Saurabh Sharma. I'm a product manager at Google. And we want to talk to you a little bit about how Google is making device experience better for both kids and families. So we're basically going to talk about a couple of things. The trends that we see around kids and device usage. Talk about FamilyLink, which is a new piece of software from Google that we hope will help parents and kids get a better experience out of their devices. And a sneak peek about something that we're working on as well. So let's just level set with some facts. Kids are a large part of the world's population, around 1.6 billion to be exact. And in the United States alone, there's almost 50 million kids under the age of 13. What we've seen is that they get onto technology earlier and earlier every year. And so we've been thinking about how we can improve this experience. So 84% of kids 6 to 12 use a tablet at least once a week. And 77% of them use a smartphone at least once a week. And these numbers get larger and larger every year. And parents, they like that their kids are using these devices. They know that it's important to be digitally literate to be successful in the workforce as they grow up. But device usage also comes with a set of concerns for them as well. And when we did our research in the market, we talked to many parents all over the country. And what we heard were the same themes over and over again. They want to have an active role in managing how their kids use devices. They're worried about things like excessive screen time. We all love when our kids beat that next level and get to see that sense of accomplishment. But we also wonder, how long did it take for them to beat that game, right? We also worry about our children being bullied. We worry about the type of communication skills that they are learning by using devices. And are they actually going out and playing and enjoying all the other things that it means to be a kid? And so we took this feedback and we tried to make a product that gives parents tools to help them address these concerns. So we launched Google FamilyLink last March. And when parents give their kids their first device, we hope FamilyLink can help them manage the apps that are on that device, set reasonable screen time limits for the device, remotely lock both the device and specific apps, limit access to websites, see the device's location, and many other features. So I'll just go and do a quick demo of how this all works. And let's just take a look here. Just give me 1 second here, some technical difficulties. There we go. Oh, wrong camera. There we go. Thank you. Just give me 1 moment here to set this up. Okay, can everybody see that all right? Okay, so we got 2 devices here. The device on the right is my kid's device, and the device on the left over here is the parent's device. So the kid's device, the first thing you'll notice is it's exactly like the device that you and I have in our pockets. And that's one of the first decisions we made as a product team. When we talked to kids, they said, I don't want a simplified device experience. I know what my older siblings use. I know what my parents use, and I'm used to it. And usually they're better at it than us too. So we kind of left the experience alone. What you'll see is apps that a kid can use, just like you would expect. And what I'll do is I'll dive into just 2 apps really quickly. One is Google Chrome. So of course, kids can search the web and learn all sorts of great things, like how many gigawatts it takes to time travel. And they can learn a lot more stuff as well. Occasionally, though, kids will wander on to parts of the internet they may accidentally that they maybe not go to. And in these cases, Chrome knows that you're a kid and will block these type of websites from appearing for the child. In addition, the Play Store is also available, as you would expect, and there's lots of great content available for kids. And kids can browse the Play Store, and let's say they're interested in this faraway puzzle escape. And they go ahead and click Install. Now, this device has been set up so that when a kid asks to download an app, they have to ask the parent for permission. You can set this up in many ways so that it's only for paid apps. In this case, it's for all apps. And if I'm sitting on the couch next to my kid, they can just ask me now. I learn a little bit about the app, and I can just put my password in and approve the app right there. But a lot of the times, I'm working a little late at work, and they want that game now. So they can also just go ahead and ask in a message, and I can respond to that from my own device, and I'll show you how that works in just a moment. So let's switch over to the parent's device here. And again, just a normal device, and you'll see FamilyLink, the app from Google. And when you click on Family Link, the first thing you see is your kids. We wanted to remind you of that wallet, those photos of your kids you might have in your wallet, and give you that close personal experience. So we were on Austin's device here. I can just go ahead and click on Austin and see what he's up to. So the first thing I see is that one approval request that he sent over for the game. I can go ahead and click on that. And there I learn a little bit about the app. Okay, it's rated 4.5, that's great. E for everyone, contains ads, but I'm okay with that. So I'll go ahead and approve this app. And you'll see it's automatically starting to download here on Austin's device. All right, let's go back to Family Link and see what else is there. The next thing you'll see is that you can see your child's, the device's location. So this is great. Of course, the device is right here right now, but this is really helpful for parents. Let's say your kid, you're picking them up from swimming practice. You can just navigate there, or from a friend's house. You can go there and pick them up as well. You also see exactly what they've been doing on their device, where they've been spending time in apps. Parents love this feature because a lot of the times we buy them these great educational apps, and we're not sure whether they're actually using these apps. This gives you insight into that and gives you conversation starters to help you have that conversation with your kids. Now, let's say that I'm thinking they're spending a little bit too much time in Stellar Fox. Stellar Fox, as a parent, I have a lot of tools to talk to my child about overuse of a particular app, but one new one that Family Link provides is the ability to just remove the app. So I'll just press this button, and you'll see it go away right there. There you go. After a quick chat, after they do the laundry or maybe take care of the dishes, I can bring it right back. There you go. It's back again. Parents really like this feature a lot. So moving on, there's also the screen time set of features. This is probably our favorite set of features that parents tell us about. The first one is a simple lock now feature. So I can just go ahead and lock my kid's device. Really helpful when you're trying to get everybody to get to the dinner table on time, get them to focus on that meal, and then let them go off and do their own thing. Go ahead and unlock that device. Another feature we've built is called the daily limit. So the daily limit basically says, I'm okay with you using the device for 4 hours a day. You manage that time however you want. Parents like this because it instills that sense of responsibility. They don't have to go ahead and manage that time or unlock the device, for lunchtime or dinner time or whatever it might be. They said, go ahead and figure out when you want to spend time on that device, but you can only use this much time. And here you can see, Austin has used 55 minutes of their device time today. Bedtime is another great feature. A lot of us put our kids to bed around, I put my kids to bed at 9 o'clock, but it's a real chore to get them to do all their stuff, get off their devices, their TV, or whatever it might be, in order to get ready for bed. So by setting the device's bedtime to be 8:30, I have half an hour to help them do all the routine that they need to do to get to bed. I'll just show a couple more features here. Number one is, my child is, very responsible pretty much all the time, but sometimes they just lose that device somewhere. And I end up going, and searching through these couches to try to find the device for them. Today we can just ring that device, and I no longer have to go hunting around my entire house to try to find where they might have left that device. Parents, they've enjoyed that feature. A lot of other features here, but I'll just bring your attention to one last one, which is the ability to manage settings. Family Link is an app from Google, so a lot of the controls from all sorts of Google apps are present here. I can change the way I approve apps in the Play Store, the type of content they see in the Play Store, change their settings on Chrome and Safe Search, and apps across the Google ecosystem as well. We wanted to make it really simple right here, and for that advanced or power user, they have a lot of flexibility to configure things just the way they might want. One last thing I'll draw your attention to over here is, back on the kids' device, kids also get Family Link as well. And what we wanted to do was make sure that we were having a transparent conversation with kids and parents. It's not one way, it's two ways. And so kids see exactly what their parents see about them. They know that their parents see their location, their app activity, how much time is left. This is really important to us to make sure that it was a two-way conversation happening. And we've been happy to see the results so far. Okay, so that's pretty much the demo of the app. I'll talk a little bit about feedback. We launched back in March, and we've been very humbled by the feedback. Parents really enjoy the software. They've been giving us a lot of feedback, and we're working hard to address all of it. One of the pieces of feedback they give us is that obviously this is a tool that's very helpful in their homes. And we wanted to make it very easy to access these features at home in as many ways as possible. So what we've done here is, what we've been working on and we'll soon launch in a few weeks is the ability to control some of the features of Family Link, like right through Google Home. So let me take you back to that scene where you're cooking dinner for your family, and you're cooking up a storm, your hands are busy, you don't have time to take out your phone and fumble around with it to try to lock your kid's device and bring them all to dinner. So you can basically just say, hey Google, lock Austin's device.
Are you sure you want to lock Austin's Nexus 5X?
Absolutely.
You got it. I'll try locking Austin's Nexus 5X now.
And there you go. It just locks with my voice. And there's many other features that we hope to build in a similar way that you can just use your voice to help control and manage the experience that your child is having on their device. That's pretty much it. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to you hopefully trying out Family Link and sending us your feedback. Thank you.